Of Road to the World Series. Today we start our first of four against the Dodgers back at home. Hopefully we can get our it going at home. Jeez, we have just been god awful the last four games. The final game of the Indian series, and then the last three against uh, the Twins, which the last game kind of was just that whole series in a nutshell. We got pounded 15-5. Our pitching staff could not do anything to stop them. I couldn't figure out who to put in there to get guys out. And now we have the daunting task of facing the Los Angeles Dodgers, who are in first place and absolutely rolling over the NL West. And to top it all off, we get to face Clayton Kershaw, the great Clayton Kershaw, Cy Young Award-winning Clayton Kershaw. I don't know any other names to put with him, but he has been, again, having a phenomenal season. He's 11-2 with a 1.49 ERA, leading the Cy Young voting at this point in the season. I know the season is still young, but he has been absolutely phenomenal. He's actually in line, too, to be the National League starter in the All-Star game as well. So definitely a tall task in front of us here. We are on a four-game skid, and the Dodgers have been playing well as of late. They won on last night on Sunday Night Baseball against their rival, the Giants. But today we got Travis Wood going. Travis Wood has had an up and down season, but hopefully the good Travis Wood shows up today and not bad Travis Wood, because that would be a travesty to have one game like we did the last time and follow it with another bad one. This series here, this is just going to be a quick four-game set here in Chicago before we hit the road again, going to St. Louis and New York for 3 games in each of those respectively. Hopefully offense can get into this. The offense played well the last game, although they waited all the way until I believe the 8th inning it was to score something. But at that point, it really didn't matter. That game was a complete and utter loss. So hopefully today we can at least make it close. But I'm not promising any offense, especially against Clayton Kershaw. He's only given, every 9 innings, he's only given up a run and a half. Every 18, he's only given up 3 runs in 18 innings. So he's a tough customer. And we should have a little bit of a tough time today, but hopefully we can get some offense going. Let's go ahead and get into this game now. We have now dropped 2 into the cellar of the NL Central. Only a half game behind the Reds, but nonetheless we are in last, and we are 10 games out now in the NL Central, whereas the Dodgers, you can see, are rolling this season first in the NL West. Go ahead and wear the whites today. Travis Wood fully rested. Clayton Kershaw not quite fully rested after his last start out there against the Rangers. You saw that on the Tuesday showdown, so we had a couple games with the Dodgers in our primetime games. Pair of lefties, like I said, going out there today. We got a decent lineup going out there today. We got some guys that need some days off. We're on the back end of our 20 games in a row. So it's been definitely rough to keep guys out there, because guys can't really stay out there all the time. Let's see who we can get it. Let's see if we can get away with this. Bats for Matt Caesar. Matt Caesar, we're going to go ahead and skip that, because I really need the offense today from the guys we got out there. We need to put our best possible lineup out there against Clayton Kershaw. But that's going to go ahead and do it for me. I'm going to go ahead and kick it out to Matt, Eric, and Steve out at the friendly confines of Wrigley Field. And I'll be back after the game, guys. Enjoy.
For the 3rd time in the last 5 years, and their hero, Madison Bumgarner.
Now on 3-2 to Utley, with Rollins leading from second. Here's the pitch from Beckett. Call strike 3 and a no-hitter. Josh Beckett for the 21st time
First pitch is moments away in Chicago. The Dodgers and the Cubs next. leading LA Dodgers and the Cubs. With that, we say hello again, everybody, and welcome to Cubs Baseball. Matt Vasgersian with you, Mike's side. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Yeah, and the two ERAs that you see coming into this ballgame could look quite a bit different by the time this one's over. The flags are blowing out here at Wrigley, and I can guarantee you that's the first thing that each of these pitchers looks at when he comes out of that tunnel. We've seen our share of 13 to 11 scores here through the years when conditions are just like this.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers as the skipper Don Mattingly will line his guys up this way. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Howie Kendrick makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
For the Dodgers, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Underway this evening as the first pitch is taken for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:05 p.m. EK, you take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
Jimmy Rollins will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. The 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Little tapper. We'll see if they try for 2. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with 1 away.
Yasiel Puig will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Now here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. One out and a runner on second base. The 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Two-two pitch on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Soler is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Adrian Gonzalez will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He's set, now the pitch. Fouled straight back. The next 0-2. Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. And Fowler will put this one away to retire the side. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack, no score. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. Clayton Kershaw will get the ball to face them. Here's a guy that's got enough stuff to get by, but a key is going to be how well he mixes his pitches, and more importantly, his pitch speeds. Once guys lock on, things can get ugly out there. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
And they've got themselves a pretty good-sized lead in the division coming into play. Certainly not out of reach yet, but they've got to be pretty comfortable with where they're sitting at this point in the year.
One on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 1-2 pitch coming to Fowler. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Come on, Cubby.
3-2, here it is. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Once again, a 3-2. Lined hard to center field. Peterson is right there, one down.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Chris Bryant will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Here's the first offering. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Peterson is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch coming. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-0 on the way. Hit hard to short. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
Jorge Soler will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Peterson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Cubs strand 1. We've played an inning. No score. Scott Van Slyke will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night.
33, Scott Van Slyke.
First pitch to him. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Well, and that's exactly what you want to do right there. Get yourself another ground ball, and that's a good way to start the second as he gets the easy ground out.
Yasmani Grandal will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. First offering on the way. In the air to right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
And, you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Jock Peterson will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Starlin Castro will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off.
Starlin Castro.
First pitch coming. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Ready now on 1-1. Oh, had a hanger that time, but missed it. 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. The pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a miss as Castro was retired here for the first out.
And this turned out to be a question of who'd blink first. I mean, these are two elite players in this game, neither of whom will back down from anybody. That was a heck of a battle there. The good news is there'll be others to come.
Chris Denorfia digs in at the plate. First pitch coming. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The next pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Kershaw now on 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Two. On the ground now for Adrian over at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7th, catcher,
Number 12 steps in now. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Two out, nobody on. And the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is the trouble when you're facing a guy like this. You get into a hole, and now you don't know what to look for. He's got 4 pitches he could turn to here.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Alberto Callaspo is ready to go here as we begin the third.
leading off for the Dodgers, third baseman, number 5.
And here's the first pitch.
Callaspo.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. One pitch on the way. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. On the ground down the first base line. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Clayton Kershaw will be the batter. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
Now the 3-0 offering. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Yeah, definitely taken there. May very well take another.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Howie Kendrick will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
From the stretch. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1. In for strike 2. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Now the 1-2. Grounded, foul. Now another 1-2. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. DeNorfia is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The shortstop, number 11, Jimmy Rollins.
Jimmy Rollins will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. The 1-0. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 1-1. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Travis Wood makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch now. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now here's the pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that ball is gone. Blasted into the bleachers in left. throw shot here to left, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Herrera. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. So with one gone here in the inning, it's time to check out the Cubs' upcoming schedule so you can plan your week around staying at home and watching Cubs baseball here with us. Dexter Fowler will dig in with one in and one away. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Here it comes. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Got him. Well, he's made 5 or 6 quality pitches in this inning, but he just made the one bad one. And you can bet that's the one he's going to remember when he gets back to the dugout. Good job here, though, because he bounced back to retire the next 2 guys that he faced.
In now, Chris Bryant. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one.
And that's what Kershaw can do to you. He's not as hard a thrower as a lot of people think, but the way he keeps you off balance is top-notch.
And the fact that his arm angle is the same every time, he repeats his release point better than anyone in baseball.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now and 2 strikes here as well.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. 3 complete from Wrigley Field. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Yasiel Puig will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Right fielder number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Now the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside and low, 3-0.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
.30 is on the way. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen.
We'll see if this gets him started.
Adrian Gonzalez will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Pause, now the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now the 1-1. Now a hot shot to the left side that carries over Castro at short. It's a base hit.
Boy, and how he managed to get enough on this swing to get it into the outfield, it's beyond me. I mean, this is pure muscle right here because that ball is nowhere close to the barrel of the bat.
Scott Van Slyke will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. He waits. Now the pitch. Having success with the fastball here. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. On the ground for Castro. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. You know, nothing gets you off the hook after back-to-back singles, quite like a double play ball to that third guy.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
Men on third with 2 down. Comes set, now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Open your eyes, huh?
Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
And this would be a great escape if he could strand that runner at third after those back-to-back singles to start things off.
Men on third with 2 down. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Here he comes on 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land foul, shy of the wall. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now he drops the changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 1 left for LA. They're down 1-0. Anthony Rizzo will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Come on, Carl, for 102 years. You better.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both of these guys will get it up to over 90, as you can see, 94 for one, 91 for the other. Jorge Soler will try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now the pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, and he's got himself a base hit.
You want to talk about getting on top of a high fastball. I mean, to call this at the letters, that'd be charitable. This thing's about neck high, but he still drives it for a base hit.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Fouled back. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Hey, get your peanuts, yeah?
Standing in now, Chris Denorfio, as he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs, but they lead it 1-0. Jock Peterson will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Center fielder, Jock Peterson.
First offering on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And now a pitch on the way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Stay up. Let's try this one with your eyes open.
Here it comes, 2-1. Bouncing ball back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Alberto Callaspo will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Alberto Callaspo.
First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Now the pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Here comes the 1-1. Here's a ball chopped toward the second baseman. Knee high, he barehands it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, he's just going to go right on taking pitches. You have to throw strikes here with 2 outs, especially when you got the pitcher up there.
2-0 count, the pitch. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail this one 1-0. Number 12 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Leading off for the Cubs, catcher, number 12.
First pitch coming. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
No, the pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
2 straight fastballs now as he powers ahead, 0-2.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
Now here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. And the catch is made, 1 away. Travis Wood. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. First pitch coming. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
The first thing a pitcher does when he walks out of the tunnel here at Wrigley, he'll take a look at those flags and see which way they are blowing. I mean, this place, it can play like 2 totally separate ballparks from one day to the next.
Jonathan Herrera will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Come on!
The pitch. And he struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they're on top 1-0. Howie Kendrick will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
Howie Kendrick.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
Give me a break, huh?
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Give us a title, please, Chubby!
Here he comes, 3-1.
Wait.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins.
Go, Chubby!
Here's the first pitch to him. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He's ready. Now the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. From the belt, the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. 1-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and Rollins is aboard. It's a base hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Yasiel Puig will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Let's go!
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Come on, yo!
And here's the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
None out, runners at first and second. 1-0 on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
The stuff to do right here.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Ready with the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come in with something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
Here he comes on 3-1. Puig with a big swing, but he got out in front of it too much, and this is a foul ball. Here's the full count offering. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. And it's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And now the left-hander hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. Now the first pitch. Hit hard but foul as that finds the stands over the Cub dugout. Has a look, now the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Comes set, now the pitch. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Denorfia is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt, as you take a look there at what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Scott Van Slyke will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Come on, Tom!
First pitch on the way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, nothing in 1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
2 men are on with 2 men out. From the stretch. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, nothing in 2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Dexter Fowler will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Pitch on the way. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
You just don't see that, like, ever. Not in that situation, not in that count. That's a big break from an offensive standpoint. Now you've got to find a way to make that hurt somehow.
And now we see Dodgers manager Don Mattingly out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless.
Your attention, please. Now
and we'll have a new pitcher here as the hard-throwing Brandon League enters the mix. Chris Bryant will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
What was that?
Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, nothing in 1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
A runner at first with no outs here. He waits, now the pitch. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
When you've got a guy at the plate that grounds into a lot of double plays, it's a good idea to get that runner started from first. But some guys that ground into a lot of double plays also strike out a lot. And this one's going to turn into a double play anyway.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw under the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. James Russell will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
James Russell.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
You saw the numbers when he came in a minute ago. He is yet to give up an earned run this year, so you can't ask for a whole lot more than that from one of the keys to your bullpen.
Jock Peterson will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Now here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Alberto Callaspo will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They still trail 1-0. Jorge Soler will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Here's the first offering. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Van Slyke is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a one-pitch out to begin the home half of the 7th.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Starlin Castro will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. First pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now the pitch. There's a hot shot out to left center over the head of the shortstop Rollins, a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Denorfia.
Chris Denorfia will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
Now batting, number 12.
Number 12 will be the batter, 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on the way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
He's set. Now the pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a high chopper. Throw over to Rollins for the force at second, and that'll do it. Cubs strand 1. They lead it 1-0. Justin Turner will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 10, Justin Turner.
Jason Mott will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Jason Mott. Leading off for the Dodgers, third baseman, Justin Turner.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Soler is there to put it away, and they couldn't ask for more than a one-pitch out to begin the 8th. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Howie Kendrick will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch coming. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double. But he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
All right, now just playing a little station-to-station baseball, and nothing wrong with that at this point in the ballgame, especially because now you get that possible tying run into scoring position at second base, still just 1 out. And meanwhile, you also get the potential go-ahead run on base as well.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. There's Herrera for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Number 36 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 36.
Chris Coghlan is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Pitch on the way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now another 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to get him started in the home half of inning number 8.
For all the line drives that get caught out there, you'll take one of these once in a while. Well, I don't know what you call this thing, a little fly ball or a little flare, but you see everybody converging on it and nobody getting there.
Into the box, Jonathan Herrera, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Comes set, now the pitch. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Yeah, and this just isn't hit hard enough to think about two. So that's a wise idea just to make sure you get the first out of the inning over there at first base.
Dexter Fowler will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. First pitch coming. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Pause, now the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
This ball's just hit way too hard to think about tagging up and trying for third, so he's just going to have to be happy where he is right there at second.
Chris Bryant will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Puig has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 9th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 1-0. Hector Rondon is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Adrian Gonzalez will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Come on, Cubs!
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 home. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Scott Van Slyke will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. The pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there, 1-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 2-1 offering. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
He just did everything right here on the mound. He made the good pitch. He got his guy to hit the ball on the ground. But baseball's just a little bit like life. You know, things don't always go your way. This is going to be an infield single as he reaches here with 1 away.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Yasmani Grandal will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. And here's the first pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
All right, now just playing a little station-to-station baseball, and nothing wrong with that at this point in the ball game, especially because now you get that possible tying run into scoring position at second base, still just one out. And meanwhile, you also get the potential go-ahead run on base as well.
Andre Ethier will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And this will be fouled away. Comes set, now the pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. He's set, now the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Big pitch here, 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. The throw to the plate. And the tying run is going to score from second. And we are right back to where we started.
Late inning problems doomed this team all season. It's the hallmark of a losing ball club, not being able to hold on to a lead. And here's another example of the bullpen serving up the tying run here in the late innings.
Chris Heisey will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 28, Chris Heisey.
Alberto Callaspo will come up now in an RBI spot, and I imagine that infield will come in here with the game tied now.
Yeah, still only one out, so I think that's probably the likely scenario.
Come on, let's hold them.
And there's ball 4, so the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Now batting, number 36.
A.J. Ellis will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 17, A.J. Ellis.
And now everybody's running. Now the suicide squeeze, but it's popped up. And now he'll lunge forward to grab this ball in the air. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. All tied at 1-1. Carl Crawford will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 3.
Chris Heisey will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
28, Chris Heisey.
Joel Peralta will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to
Number
extra
62,
innings.
Joel Peralta.
Anthony Rizzo will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
For the Cubs, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
And I think he was already reading tomorrow's headlines with that swing. He wanted to end this game right now.
Now here's the pitch. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Gonzalez is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
Jorge Soler will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first offering. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Here it comes. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pitch on the way. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
2 quick outs here to start the inning. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to need extra innings here to decide this one.
Starlin Castro will dig in. He singled his last time around. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Now the pitch. Working quickly now with the splitters in there, 0-2.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
All right, come.
Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Howie Kendrick will come on now to start things out in the 10th. And you have to figure the momentum is squarely on their side after the manner in which that 9th inning went down.
Yeah, just a great comeback to tie the game in the top of the 9th, followed by putting up a 0 in the bottom half. This is a ball club that just won't quit out there, and they're going to keep fighting until the last out.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Now here it comes. And that misses 1-1. 1-1 on the way. And that misses 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
One away in last plate appearance. First pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0. 2-0 pitch is a cutter that's in on the knuckles, and it's 3-0.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. You cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
And he can afford to be patient here because all he's looking to do is get on base and do his damage from there. The 3-1 is on the way.
Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Full count pitch on its way. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Yasiel Puig will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Now the first pitch. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Now the 1-0 pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. On the way. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
2 out, nobody on. Now the 2-1 pitch. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Here comes a 2-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Now another 2-2. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, for all the hits these guys have, they absolutely should have more than 1 run. And it's about time they started to take advantage of all these base runners.
Adrian Gonzalez will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game.
Here we go, Patty. Here we go.
Here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied at 1-1. Chris Denorfio will lead it off now in the home half of inning number 10. Now here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. They'll ride the hot hand on the mound as this man will stay out there after the 1-2-3 inning last time around.
And the more important set of numbers is that he got that 1, 2, 3 against the guys hitting in the middle of the lineup, 3, 4, and 5. So now as a reward, he'll get to match up with the bottom portion of the lineup.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw takes off a bit, but Gonzalez is able to stay with it, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 12.
Number 12 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning. Great.
Mike Holt will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Heisey is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So they go quietly here in this half inning, and we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Neil Ramirez will be summoned from the bullpen here as he'll take over to start inning number 11. Carl Crawford will bat here. No official at bat, but he's scored a run thus far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
The pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
And the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, one away.
Wow. Neither team really seems to want to take command of this ballgame. I mean, this is ripe for the picking. Yet guys are just not coming up with good at-bats right now.
Yasmani Grandal will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Now the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in Game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Chris Heisey will get his first opportunity now. First pitch to him. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Jonathan Herrera will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. First pitch coming. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
And he'll be thinking that's an out he should have had here to lead off the inning. This was maybe not the most routine of hops, but still, you'd think he'd at least be able to get a glove on.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike.
And you know, down there at third base, he absolutely wants another shot at a ground ball. Something to try and make up for that error.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Runner goes for second, and he'll try and get that winning run into scoring position as he puts this one down. Fowler moves way too fast. It's a bunt single.
Well, I've got to imagine he's going on his own down there at first, because rarely would you see a team trying to put down a bunt and run. They're going to wind up with runners at first and second after this, so it worked out okay in the end.
Chris Bryant will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
Come, please win! Please win, come!
First pitch coming. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. The 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
And with the game on the line here, you got to make sure you're going after strikes.
Come on, make some run!
Now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
You got the go-ahead run in scoring position in this situation, and you come up with a huge strikeout like that. You're pumping your fist, your intensity's a little bit higher. This guy is focused in right now and very happy with his results.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. The 0-1. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Heisey is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
Maybe not exactly what he wanted, but that will get the winning run up to third now with 2 away. So at least you increase your options. A wild pitch will do it, a pass ball, a balk, and the old walk-off single will do it too.
Jorge Soler will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is down. And he's done it. And they come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Well, you had the sense early on that this one was destined to go down to the wire. And sure enough, these guys are going to pull this one out here in walk-off fashion.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He's only made it 6 full innings, but he definitely brought his good stuff to the ballpark, and he winds up helping his guys get out of here with a victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Cubs win this one 2-1. Good night from Chicago.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First.
And the Cubs win. We got the win against the Dodgers, and Clayton Kershaw, well, we didn't get it against Clayton Kershaw, but we did get it in a game that he pitched in, which is still pretty impressive. We were able to beat Joel Peralta, who has a spotless ERA this year. Although Jonathan Herrera should have never been on base. He reached on that error to start the inning, and that was what ended up beating the Dodgers in this ball game. So that didn't end up affecting his ERA, but it was another good outing for Neil Ramirez. Ramirez had a bad outing in his last game out there against the Twins, but shaped up today and ended up getting the win out of it. Didn't think he expected to get the win out of that, but Travis Wood, still my personal player of the game at this one. Travis Wood, dude did everything today. He hit a home run. Got our only run until that final run that Soler knocked in. And he pitched 6 scoreless innings and outdueled Clayton Kershaw. One heck of a ball game from him. Wish the offense would have showed up a little bit more so Travis could have gotten a win for that. But either way, we got a win. We got our 33rd win of the year. We are now 6 games under 500. But really riding a little bit high after winning that a game against the Dodgers. The Dodgers, like I said, are not a team to sneer at. 44-27. So they've really been rolling this season. And to get a win, at least one from them, pretty good. You know, we got a tough schedule coming up for the next few for the next few series. The Mets are coming up next in a couple series, so that's going to be a tough one. They're even better than the Dodgers with their record-wise, anyways. I'm not saying they're a better team than the Dodgers. The Dodgers, I think, still all around are a better ball club than the Mets, but still, got to start shaping up, winning ball games, head into the All-Star break on a good note. But we still got a little bit more to go till the All-Star break. Tomorrow's matchup is going to be Kyle Hendricks versus Zach Greinke. So yet again, another tough opponent there with another okay pitcher. Hendricks does have his moments. He did have a good game his last game out against Cleveland. So hopefully we can get a similar start from him in this next game coming up against Greinke. But that's going to go ahead and do it for me. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to follow us here on Twitch at Life of Raw Sports Gaming, and then also subscribe to us on YouTube as well at Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network. Everything that we do here on Twitch gets posted up there eventually. So if you ever miss anything, feel free to just check it out on YouTube. And then also don't forget Tuesday Showdown coming up this Wednesday. We're going to have the Mets and the Brewers for you here on LRSGN, so be sure to check that out. Just one of our many primetime broadcasts. This Saturday Showdown, there will be no Saturday Showdown technically this week because it's a Cubs-Cardinals Saturday Showdown, so that you can catch with me here on Twitch. That should be played, I want to say this weekend, but weekends are always a little iffy for me. But yeah, so be sure to check those out. And then the Sunday Night Baseball game too. Don't count out Sunday Night Baseball. Sunday Night Baseball this week will be Washington and Philly. So that's a game to check out as well here on LRSGN. Thanks for watching, guys, and you guys be sure to keep it real.